The book bus is, well, a library mobile for children for 0 to 11 years, but it's more than that. It's been a tradition for 30 years. It's a wonderful thing. It's something that goes to kids and parents street level, the house level. It visits all the key communities around the city, gives people an opportunity to have access to books. It belongs to them. They feel relaxed, they feel happy, they feel part of it. Reading is important for everyone, but particularly for children. It's their first opportunity to develop that habit, that excitement, that fun and joy. Because learning to read can be a hard, tough thing. So if it's something you enjoy sharing, you share with your friends, your family, something you really enjoy, you get excited about, whatever sort of story it is, then that will give you a real incentive to read.
My name's Jo Mounser and I work for Home Library Service, which is a department within City Libraries. We're here to provide a service for any customer who cannot access libraries for themselves. Today we're at Braunston Library and we have brought a group in from the surrounding area on a minibus. They come and they choose their own books and then we take them back home again. So there's no reason why, if you live in the city and you can't access a library for yourself, there's no reason why you can't have books.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you...
What I've been doing today has been lots of stories, bringing stories alive with little aliens. Normally they're little children, but today they've been little aliens. It's not just, sit and do as you're told kind of learning.
Now, who likes books? Who likes stories from books?
Every library has got one morning where they do a stand play for children. Usually she takes some books, that I took from the library or that I bought, and she gives them to me, and she really wants me to read them like many times, and so she really enjoys books.
Library is a resource for everyone, and that includes families, and it includes families with young children, and it includes children themselves. Hopefully they will be visiting the library for many years to come.
We run a series of classes for people who either have no experience of using the internet or using computers. We sit you at a computer, we put headphones on, and they talk to you through the headphones. You follow the instructions that are on the screen and what they tell you. If you get lost at all, there's a person on hand at all times, so basically you can't get lost. If we're talking how to use a keyboard, how to use a mouse, how to send emails, how to use search engines, how to stay safe online, and how to use government websites.
Using a search engine is easy. All you need to do is type in what you're looking for and the search engine will find it for you. Select the next button to continue.
Every library that there is at the centre of its own little community, and people know that that's the place they go to find out things, and that's one of the things that people want to find out. They want to find out how to use computers.
I'm a tutor, ESOL tutor here, and we have ESOL lessons every Friday from 10 till 12. It helps the family, it gives them confidence, and it helps them to integrate in society, in their community. The first page, you have to read it, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can work in pairs because
last week we're trying the application, making the applications, and reading the advertising and papers and posters and invitations. So we get a particular which time we have to go, which time they're going to start, where the places are. So variety of things.
panic with my mouth, covering my screams as I got pulled into a small alleyway. Lurching round, I saw Andrew and Ryan. I hid, waiting for my inevitable fate.
The focus of today was really, first and foremost, getting kids to come into a library environment that maybe under normal circumstances wouldn't be sort of at the top of their itinerary of things to do. Hopefully they'll see writing isn't something that's completely off the radar of the normal man/woman in the street.
It's about encouraging young people to enjoy using the environment and exploring this environment for what it is, which is, it's a vital resource for a library.
On TV it's just like books and shushing and not talking, but here it's like I want to come here and get a book.
I always thought libraries were boring, but now this is cool. It's
a cool place.
Yeah. Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? That is just absolutely beautiful.
Well, I've been stunned with the amount of different things that go on. Handbags made from crisp packets, felt, I'm making felt. There's crocheting's been very popular. The quilting pictures, they've been doing printing. It's endless, it really is. I think it's great because when you get to my age, to find anywhere that sort of welcomes you in, and I do like to mix with younger people. I wish they'd have it in more libraries.
Welcome to the Urban Poetry Slam Championship.
Basically, this reaches out, if you like, the demographic, more sort of from the street, if you like, intellectual street politics, intellectual street poetry, it may be some politically infused rap, and it's basically to promote to people who may not necessarily be seen as those that read and are necessarily, intellectual, but they're very articulate in a different type of way, and this is giving them a very nice, loud, clear voice. There are some people who have never been in the library and will not know what it offers. And people that may not live necessarily in this area, again, that haven't been in here, can just look around and just by browsing and see something they might like. Before you know it, they remember. Next thing you know, they're a bookworm. The next thing you know, they're possibly writing their own book and getting it published. It can lead to anything.
I got your back, music's back, command Z, let's go back. Control equals merge with the beat. Only option, stay in my track lane, like that, on the solo tip.
A lot of people from the different communities in Leicester. You've got kids from in the ranges of 25 to 30 who I've never seen in this place before. And if they come back, then I think we've done our job. The days of libraries walking up to you and telling you to shush are over.
The libraries aren't just about books anymore. They're about technology, access to information, and where is it more important for people to have access to information than about their health?
Oh, I've been doing lots of things. We went through She Was Tired. We got to learn about healthy eating and all that. For myself, I've learned a lot of things which I never knew a bit. And I think my children really enjoyed it very much because they've seen a lot of things, because there's a lot of activities going on here. So.
1, 2, 3.
We don't seem to focus on healthy eating and exercise, and it starts from the children. The clown, because it's entertainment, it's fun, it's mental health.
Our libraries in Leicester, they're breaking down the walls. They're actually opening themselves up to the wider community, and they're doing that so successfully.
The library is not one community, it's all the community.
some ways a bit like reading a book. You know, you read films. In fact, we were going to do a session on reading film.
We do find it is very popular. A lot of people born in Leicester, live in Leicester, and their history is interesting to them. We've had a series of coffee mornings for the older people, really, where we reminisce about various topics. So we had a series of topics related to entertainment, film, TV, radio. What people don't realise is that reading improves people's lives. If they enjoy reading, if they can talk to other people about their reading and talk to other people about their memories, it's all health and well-being. So through reading and books and libraries, we hope we're sort of making an input to the community.
I thought it was a really good use of resources, having something like a knitting group in a library.
And I think this library is the place where everybody can come, all the cultures can come. I think actually, like myself, I look forward to Thursday mornings. We normally meet once a week, but I think we have learned lots of new things to knit and crochets, and we have done some knitting for the charity as well. We make new friends. We want to keep it going like this all the time while we can.
It was marvelous being here tonight. We love to break tradition, and today we broke the tradition of silence in the library. But I think we've made the most noise this building has ever heard. At the end, people just exploded. I'm sure people could hear it from outside. I'm sure some of them started to come from downstairs to come and see what is happening to the library. It's supposed to be a quiet place. You find books about chemistry or science, about everything, but then when it comes to we've come here to demonstrate what the books are saying, so people are not just going to read about the African culture or Caribbean culture, but then how Leicester is multicultural, but then we're here to demonstrate what it is to be multicultural Leicester.